haven't done Mind of SNEAKO in a while, the series where I talk about my week and use unknown internet nerds as my therapist, but I'm back. So I've talked about my friend Grego a few times in these videos, but if you don't know, Grego is my roommate and the first person I met at my new school, and he got expelled for drug-related shenanigans back in November. My school decided based on the circumstances that he can come back in January, which he did, and last week he was expelled again for the same reasons. Obviously, they're not giving him another chance, even though the third time might be the charm. Now, without me being too sentimental, because you come here for my obnoxious opinions, not my exaggerated teenage emotions, he was one of my best friends. I use the past tense because it's pretty likely I won't ever see him again. He's from Italy, and I have no way of going there. The first time he got kicked out, I acted like a whiny little brat for about a month and didn't do much outside of my dorm room. So here we go again with this bullshit, and trust me, I'm not trying to give you a sob story. I filled out the room request form to have him as my roommate for the next year the day before, and when he woke me up the next morning to tell me the dean of students was in our room and he was packing up to leave, of course I thought he was joking. We were planning on doing a question and answer video together that same day, and needless to say, I was bummed out. Once again, this isn't about my feelings because you don't give a shit. Cry me a fucking river. I'm sad that he's gone. My life is so hard. I'm not gonna bitch about the war on drugs or how pointless it was that he got arrested for smoking a joint. Just want to let you know that it sucks. That's it. Life can fucking blow every now and then, more so for some people than others. I've experienced deaths in the family when I was very young, had to cope with one of my parents having cancer when I was 10. The next year, the tragic earthquake in Haiti happened, and although I don't talk about it much, it wasn't always a smooth ride. I see lots of teenagers dealing with depression, and I'm pretty lucky to have never dealt with it extensively. The reason being is plain and simple, I just couldn't live like that. I mean, I gotta look at it realistically. My family member lived a good life. My parents spent a long time battling cancer, and none of my family was hurt directly by the earthquake. My life's been pretty damn good so far, and I never forget that. I'm middle class by American standards, and compared to the rest of the world, that's in the top 5%. My brother has been going through a tough time recently, and I tried to relate his situation to the rest of the world. It really puts into perspective how lucky you have it. Yeah, it sucks I won't be able to see my friend anymore, but we had good times together, and I won't forget it. In the end, we're both healthy and young and fortunate enough to have what we have, and I'm grateful of that. So this is directed towards you personally. Yes, you. Get your hand out of your pants for a moment, stop switching tabs between this video and memes. Listen, don't be like I was in November. I pouted like a bitch for a month straight, laid in my bed and did nothing. Because of that, I was an asshole to my girlfriend, which led to it breaking off, didn't give a shit about school and my grades dropped, and stopped uploading completely on YouTube. Instead, I was dwelling on things that didn't need it, and doing so put me in a bad place. This isn't a glass half full metaphor, this is me telling you that feeling bad for yourself is a waste of time. Of course, there's no problem with experiencing the emotions coming to you, but lingering on them only lengthens the pain and makes you look like a jackass. Thanks for watching.